So carrying on then, carrying on, thinking about the Illuminati, Abrahamic beliefs, and the goddess. Okay. Oh, you know, what is God? When you say God, what do we mean by God? God in the sky. How do you envision God, I wonder? Is it, if I was to ask you, if I try and ask you, what is God? What would you say? Is it a being in the sky? A creator, an architect, craftsman, somebody who makes rules up, somebody who wrote the Bible. How did he write the Bible? Did he write it by hand? I mean, that's absurd, isn't it? So I'm assuming that you would, the usual thinking is that he transmitted his message via one of his prophets, and hence it's called a revealed religion, isn't it? Revealed. So you have like a prophet who, like say Muhammad in Islam, goes on the mountaintop or whatever, it's taken over, and then either in real time or whatever dictates what God is saying, and then scribes write it down, stuff like that. But when you look at the Bible, you see it's like, you know, I was talking about before, it's in layers, and also very involved is astrotheology. And I really recommend you check out this site. You can either go to, well, it's called the pharmacratic-inquisition.com, and there's a video, amazing video, you see it in installments, all about the symbols, the scene behind the scenes of the Bible, Santa Claus, you name it, and astrotheology, you know. So it'll blow your mind, because, like, for instance, the story of the three wise kings that follow the star, the Jesus and everything like that. When you hear these guys, Jan and Andrew, talking and showing, because like they show diagrams, you know, the video, all kinds of pictures, symbols and that, you find out that it's the story really is pointing out star systems. So the three wise men are three planets that line up in a certain time of the year. And then you've got the sun. The sun goes a certain way, okay, throughout the year. Then it stops for 3 days, and then it starts returning. So you can see that a lot of these biblical tales, it's the source material is star systems, how the stars work, because the ancients would look at the stars and planet as gods. And as well as that, you have layers of meaning, and layers of composing the mythology of it. You know, like John Allegro, Sacred Mushroom and the Cross, he was a philologist, studying ancient languages and that. And he would show the various literary devices they use. They use pun, wordplay, transliteration, obviously metaphor, all these different devices using all languages. So you've got all this going into this work of art. You know, it should be seen as a work of art, really. It's like other mythologies, you know, the work of art in themselves. They might have caused a lot of trouble. But if you look at it without getting sucked in, you know, you can see it for what it is. You know, it's a great piece of literature. It's very stories, there's drama, there's this, there's that. But it's when you start taking it all so seriously and you start killing other people because they don't believe what so-and-so said, or they've got a different god, and all this absurdity, you know. And this is what we've been doing and carrying on doing. So it's also influenced by, you know, Egyptian mythology, all kinds of things, Gnosticism. That was like Christianity that came, you know, because that came from Alexandria. And it's like a mishmash of paganism, Gnosticism, Judaism, and it was created to be popular. Now, I'm not saying, I have to cut off now because we're out of time. Where's the time go? Oh no, that's 2 minutes. I'm not saying that the sayings of Jesus, you know, it's like there's like certain sayings of Jesus, you know, that are really full of wisdom, you know. That doesn't mean a dude called Jesus actually existed historically, because some of these sayings of, like, you know, they found like these older texts and the sayings in there, you know, the Coptic literature, you know, that the church tried to suppress when it was found, like Hamlet. So it's kind of about looking at all this really intensely, because I'm in such a mess, everything's in such a mess, that I reckon, you know, you've got to make an effort now to really look at this, look at the mythology that's guiding things. I mean, at the moment, I'm just talking about the Bible. Of course, like there's the Illuminati to speak about, explore. Goddess, what the goddess religion means, and to sort of examine all this in a deep way, fun way, exploratory way, so that you're starting to get familiar with all this. Because the power that the Freemasons know they have, and I've got a quote somewhere where actually one of the big shots says this, the power is that they know stuff that you don't know. Dramatis.